So in today's video, we're going to take a look at Linkwhisper, a tool that I've been using for many years now, actually right since it first came out. I've been using this tool to link articles internally and externally. Now recently I've been using the tool quite a lot because I've been building a mega website which has a lot of silo structures, and as we know, these silo structures, it's really critical to get the linking perfect on them, so when Google comes and crawls these silo structures, it ranks the content that you want it to. So today I thought we'd have a look at some of the updated features on there and give you a brief rundown. Now, I'm not going to do a full tutorial on it. I have done one in the past. I think there's actually a video on my playlist maybe a year or so back when I first started YouTube. It's probably not a very good video, but there are videos already out there that show you full-length tutorials. But I wanted to show you some of the updated features on Linkwhisper and how I'm using it on my mega website to really link my silo structures. So let's get into this. So Linkwhisper, what is it and how do I use it? Well, Linkwhisper is a plugin that's been developed and built by Spencer Horse over at nichepursuits.com. And I've been using it for a number of years now to link my content across my website. We know it's vitally important that all your content is linked both internally and externally to show Google what relevant pages you want it to crawl and rank. Now, I've been building a mega website recently. If you've not seen that, if you're new to the channel, basically I've decided to go into a niche that is very broad and typically quite difficult to gain some authority in, and I wanted to try and test myself and see if I can actually make it in a niche like this. Now, if you've seen my channel before, you'll know that part of that mega website is silo structures. In fact, it's probably the biggest part of this niche because it's a very broad, wide niche and it has a lot of subtopics. There's 433 subtopics in this one big niche. And what I need to do is try and create these silo structures for each one of these topics. Now, if you're familiar with silo structures, you'll know that it's very important that all the supporting posts and articles that lead back to your main piece of content are all nicely interlinked within the same category. Now, when you're producing a lot of content, so far on this website, we've got about 500,000 word count. It's about 300 articles on there. It is very difficult to make sure you're not linking posts that are irrelevant within this subcategory, within this silo structure. And also, it's very important to actually make sure that a lot of these content all link back to your main post. Now, doing this manually, fine, you can do that, but let me just ask you a question. The last time you published a piece of content, you probably added links into it as you was writing the content, you saw opportunities to interlink, but then you hit publish and you forget about it. But what you've not done is link that post externally to more content on your website or in your silo structure. So without a tool like this, I don't know how I'd actually manage to do that. 300, 400 posts, we could get to the point where it's 1,000 articles on the website. How on earth would you interlink correctly all those posts? I just don't know. So that's why I've been using Linkwhisper. And like I say, it's been updated numerous times over the last few years since I've been using it. And I think some of the latest updates are really, really good. So I'm not going to do a full tutorial. We're just going to head over to the computer now and we're going to have a look at some of the updated features and how I'm using them on my mega website. And as a bit of an added bonus, if you stay tuned right to the end, I do have a discount code for you. It is an affiliate link. I will make a commission if you use it, as always. Thank you very much. If you wait to the end of the video, please do. I will give you that discount code and the affiliate link will be in the description below where you can purchase it. So let's head over to the computer now and let's take a look. Okay, so here we are over at one of my websites. This is hutchandcage.com. If you've not seen it, feel free to go check it out. The link will be in the description below. And this is the site that I'm going to test this on today. I can't obviously show you my mega website because it's not a public case study, but I can show you all the features on this website. So let's log into the website itself. Okay, so here we are, and you can see on the left-hand side, I have Linkwhisper installed. And the thing that I always do first is head to the reports. Now, this is where you can get an overview of what's happening on your website. You can see here we have 342 posts that's been crawled. It's got a total of 3,055 links. We have 1,315 internal links and this is the key element here. So orphan posts, we have 64. So this is where your opportunities are, and this is also where you can see if you have any broken links or any errors, 404 errors, and luckily we don't on this website. But if we head over to these orphan posts, so like I said, I'm just going to show you a few of these features on here, and this is the one I probably use the most, orphan post report. And there are some other features, like I said, that's really key and critical to linking your silo structures. But let me just talk about this first, because this is probably the page I actually use the most. So you can see here we have an article here, can rabbits live outside in winter? And you can see Linkwhisper saying we have no internal links to this article. However, we do have 3 outbound internal links. So that are links on this article linking to other articles within my website. And then it's saying we have no external links off of the website. So this post is not linking to anything outside of my website. So there's 2 opportunities here, because we all know that internal links both into the article and out of the article are good, but also having some external links on the website are also good for SEO. So you can see we have an awful lot of opportunities here, and just to give you an example of what I would do, so inbound links, I would simply click add. And you can see at the top here, so this is can rabbits live outside in winter? So we're looking for anything that's related to living outdoors. And you can see the perfect example here. The first one it's picked up is do rabbits hibernate in winter? So we've got live outside in winter, and we've got an article on hibernate in winter. So it's suggesting that we link this article to this article here, which is absolutely correct. That's fine. And it's even telling us these are the words that it would use to insert the link. So if your rabbit is used to living outside your house, and it's suggesting we link to that, I'm very happy with that. I would simply check this box and allow this link to happen. Now, if you didn't like that link, you could simply click on the words you don't want to include. And as you can see, it's now going to place this link into these 2 words. But I actually like that there. Rabbit is used to living outside. In fact, I'm going to go your house. Click that, add the link, and we are done. That now has a link to the article. So if we now return to the report, you can see that the article has now gone. Because it's no longer an orphan post, it now does have an internal and an external link to it. And I would continue through here. In fact, this is some big opportunities. In fact, I mean, look at this here. This article here has got 0 links whatsoever. And there's another one here, look, can guinea pigs get diabetes? It's got no links whatsoever. So that is 100% an orphan post, and it is doing nothing to help Google crawl the article and find it and rank it and index it. So if we head back to the dashboard now, you can see this was at 64, we're now at 63. So that is one of my main priorities. About once a month, I come on to each website I own and I check these orphan posts and I make sure we're covered in all areas. But let's have a look at some of the new features. And one of the features I do like is if you go to posts, and you can see here on the right hand side there's a new feature here, and this is basically a quick overview. So if your editors, your VA or yourself are in and amongst your articles, publishing, putting them in draft, etc., you don't actually have to click the Linkwhisper tab. You can see here it tells you each post individually. So you can see this article here, Do Hamsters Play Dead, has got 0 inbound links to it, but it is linking externally to other content on my site. That's good, 2 links there. And it has got 1 external outbound link off of my website. And you can see we have no broken links, that's fine. But you can see here clearly there's an opportunity here to add some more internal links into this article. And if we carry on looking down, you can see there's another one here. It's got 0 inbound links. And if you look at this one here, dreadful. It's got no links whatsoever. So that will be an orphan post, which will obviously show up on the orphan post tab, the one we just looked at. So that's a really new feature. I love that. That's only recently. I've only seen this pop up maybe a week ago. So that's a really, really good feature. Now, another feature that I really love, which is the one I use primarily to interlink my silo structures, and it also gives me some ideas for new content. So if we head over to Linkwhisper here and click the target keywords. Now, my apologies if I have to block some of these keywords out. Some are very, very new. I'm not even ranking for them. So, and obviously I don't want to give away every single article I've got on this in this demonstration. But you can see here I've left the top 2 public, so you can see that. So can hamsters live together in the same cage? So what target keywords does is you can connect it to your Google Analytics, and you simply go into the settings and go to advanced settings, and you can see here you can connect it to Google Search Console. So you can allow Google to actually connect to this plugin. Then what happens if you go back to your target keywords, what Linkwhisper will do is it will show you what organic traffic you're actually ranking for. So you may not know all the keywords at this article, so can hamsters live together in the same cage? You may not know what actual keywords it's ranking for. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be internally and externally linking it to articles that you think it will be ranking for and that you think will be relevant. So I would be possibly linking to articles hamsters live together, so anything about a pair of hamsters, or do hamsters get lonely, or something like that, where actually you might be ranking for the keyword hamster cage. So this tool will actually give you some suggestions for what you're truly ranking for organically for this article, which is really, really good, because what it does is it actually gives you some new ideas. So it will suggest that not only are you ranking for hamsters living together, but it's also suggesting things like you're ranking for hamster cages. So that gives me some inspiration to actually either go out and write some more articles around hamster cages, and then I will also be able to link them back to this article, which will hopefully then pass some of that authority within that organic keyword frame back to your new articles, so it'll help rank those quicker. So this is a really, really good tool. I've not actually connected it up on Hutch and Cage yet. I have got it connected on my Mega website. I am using it on there, and it is really, really good. So you'll be shocked sometimes what keyword you're actually ranking for that piece of content, and it can often give you some really good ideas. So target keywords is a pretty new tool on here, and it is one that I actually use quite a lot. So I will be going through all my websites. I have Linkwhisper on numerous websites. I have 10 websites at the moment, and I have it installed on all of those. So I will be going through all of them, connecting it to Google and using this target keywords function. And let's have a look at the next one, so the auto linking. So the auto linking is the one that I use probably the most for my silo structures. So what you would do is you would enter your keyword in the top box here. So I have an article on the breed of rabbit called a Flemish giant rabbit. So I would add that into the top here, Flemish giant rabbit. And then you would enter your URL of the article you want to link to. So let's just put that in there. And then what you do is you can create a rule. But what I like to do is I need to adjust some settings first. So what I do is I always check this box here. So only one link per post. So if you have 50 articles and you point them all to this one main complete guide, you only want one link per post going onto this website. So because otherwise you're going to be cluttered on the post with dozens and dozens of links. So I add one link per post to this complete guide here. And then you can select other functions on here. So the next one I do is restrict auto linking to specific categories. So what that means is it will only link articles from within, let's say, rabbits, to this post. You may have another article that is irrelevant to your silo structure, but this button will only automatically link to your giant Flemish rabbit complete guide if it is from a relevant category, so i.e. within your silo structure. So it's so important that you actually do that. If you're wanting to interlink your silo, make sure you specifically choose the category that's relevant to this topic here. And then I create the link. And you can see now the keyword giant Flemish rabbit, which is linking to this URL, it has already automatically added 2 articles to this post. So I've already now got 2 links suggested and automatically added from content on my website over to this main post here. Now what will happen is every time I write an article, if I mention the word giant Flemish rabbit, it will add it to here. And if we take a look at the suggestions, let's see if it's done a good job. Okay, so we've got one article here, 7 pet rabbit breeds, and you can see we've mentioned the Flemish giant rabbit, and it suggested and automatically added that link to this article here, which is perfect. And then you can see we have another one, what is the lifespan of a Flemish giant rabbit? Again, a perfect article to link to here, and again, it's automatically done it. So I do this and I work all the way through the articles. Now, there are a few other features on here like the error reports and the link reports, but for me, my main priority is the Orphan posts, the target keywords that Google is actually ranking your content for, giving you an insight on your ranking positions and your keywords, which means you can go after new traffic and new keywords, and then also the auto linking function as well. So I think you'll agree it is a really handy tool. I actually don't know how I would structure such a big website with internally linking these silo structures without using Linkwhisper. Just remember, at the end of the day, linking your content is all about getting Google to come to your website, to crawl your content, and eventually lead it through a path of interlinks to the post you really want it to rank. So your money posts or your valuable traffic posts. So I hope that's helped you. The discount code is simply Carl. If you click the affiliate link below, head over to the website, you'll see my landing page, click the purchase button and then enter the referral code Carl into the checkout. It is for a limited time. It ends on the 10th of April 2021. So do hurry if you want to use that and grab that discount. So thanks a lot for joining me. Please subscribe to the channel. Click the thumbs up button if you like this video and leave me a comment below. Do you use Linkwhisper? Have you used it before? What do you like about it? And are you using any of these new features? I certainly know I am, and I'm enjoying using it. And I can see myself using this tool for a long, long time. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.